Okay, so tell me about Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime.
So, Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime, it's a spaceship game. It's a little bit like Asteroids. You're flying around a spaceship in a dangerous universe, and you and a friend need to sit down and run from station to station, manning different controls to control different parts of your ship, like shields, gun turrets, lasers, engine room.
So it's like this kind of like a spinning plates thing, like you and your friend need to defend, and nobody can do everything at once.
Exactly. And the idea is that you talk to your friend, and you gotta like figure out who's doing what's the best way to move forward.
So my favorite part is that you're implying, like, if me and my buddy, like let's say two guys are really into like Call of Duty, two like frat guys, they're both playing this game. What you are saying directly is that their characters are lovers. Was that your intention?
Not really. We wanted to make it pretty ambiguous and just sort of have it. The name came from us being up really late at night at a game jam, and we were just saying stuff. I mean, that's totally a way you can interpret it. But we wanted to try and make them as genderless, little weird blobby characters as possible, so that anyone can hopefully see themselves in whatever relationship. In our secret backstory, we've got them being members of a secret space organization called the League of Very Empathetic Rescue Space Knots. But, I mean, they could definitely also be lovers.
So tell me about your team. How many people are working on this game, and what's the deal?
We've got 3 people in Toronto and a composer as well. And I do art and design mostly. Adam Winkles is a programmer. Jamie Tucker's... he does a little bit of everything, and Ryan Henwood's writing the music.
You mentioned that this game was conceived, if you will, in a game jam. What was the game jam, and do you guys do a lot of those?
Yeah, we've done a few. This one was Global Game Jam 2012, where we had a really, really rough prototype after 48-hour jam. It was really broken. All these things were wrong with it, but there was a bit of a spark there, and that's when we came up with the name. And we thought that there was something there that was worth going back to and expanding upon, so that's what we did.
And what was it about this game in particular that had you guys decide to go all the way with it, as opposed to the other games you've done in previous game jams?
It was... a lot of it was the validation that we got showing it around in Toronto at different events, starting like really small events and stuff, and seeing people's feedback and having them enjoy it. It was like encouragement. Okay, we'll put another round of work into the game, and then it just kept getting bigger and bigger from there. And eventually it got to the point where we're like, well, maybe we should try to make this a game with a capital G sort of a game.
So are you guys hobbyists, or have you been professional developers for a while? Like, what's your history with the industry?
I've been a professional animator, and I've done other indie games. I did an indie game called Gesundheit. I've done some work for other game studios. Adam's been a programmer for other companies. Jamie's been a web developer. So we're all coming at it from experience, but this is our first time as a team together making a game.
Okay, so is this game currently released, or are we still waiting for it?
We have no release date as yet.
Where can people go to find out more about the game and to subscribe and follow and the tweets and the things?
That would be asteroidbase.com.